Romans 6:11. There's a phrase here where Paul talks about how important it is for us to know and to understand. He uses this word consider. Look at what he says. Consider yourselves to be dead to sin, but alive to God in Christ. Now, this word consider, I don't know what version you're using, so it may say something different. The King James Version, in that version, it says reckon. Reckon yourself dead to sin. Reckon yourself. Now, this word reckon, in East Texas vernacular, Southwest Arkansas, we're familiar with, well, I reckon so. It's not that idea of the phrase isn't what we're talking about, because what does that relay? That, well, I guess so. Well, you might be right, I reckon. No, it's not this uncertainty and this question and no settling on a fact. The word reckon means to establish a fact. When you reckon something, you establish within yourselves a fact about who you are and about what God did to you and through you at the cross. So establish the fact that you have been crucified. Establish the fact that sin is no longer master over you. Establish the fact that you are dead to its power and you are alive to God and Jesus. This is where Paul moves forward and ends this passage in 2 Corinthians 13, this passage that we're walking through. Look at the last part of 13:4. Yet we will live with him because of what? Because of a rehab center? Because of a computer filter? Because of depraving ourselves of earthly pleasures? No, because of the power of God. You will live with him. That's not just a promise for eternity, though that's in there. That's a promise for your life here and now, that you will live. How do I know that? Because he sets this whole conversation up in 2 Corinthians 13:4 with a passage in 2 Corinthians 13:3 that tells me that this isn't just about the afterlife, that there's something going on in you right now. Look at what he says. Since you are seeking for proof of the Christ who speaks in me, who's not weak towards you, but mighty in you now. That's implied. Mighty in you now. So that death that Christ died in weakness, and you being united together with him in that weakness, and Christ being buried, and you being united together with him in that burial, and Christ being resurrected, and you being united together with him in that resurrection, that is the power in you for life now.